Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha, this is Jeebs here. I'm an old composer here, and this is the World Music Reaction and Review channel, and different from my heavy metal one. But this is kind of like a decomposer channel, get it? Old composer, decomposer. I know the guys at the heavy metal channel, they kind of lean into me with that because I have fun with that. Anyhow, so I am still diving down this incredible journey with gaming OSTs, you know, original soundtracks, and also the fusion of the anime composers. It's just an incredible world for me. I mean, really, it's truly when I watch video games, my daughters and my granddaughters play and anime and stuff like that. Not only is the artwork and the creativeness of the game designers, the engineers, you know, the gaming physics, etc., but also the composers that contribute. It is a world unto itself that to me is it's so cool for an old guy. But anyhow, this song, I guess this is a song, was sent to me by a friend of mine, and she's younger, she's in her 20s, and she said that this is a song, but it comes from a game called League of Legends. I guess it must be an online game, a very successful one. But the video is structured as an anime. So I don't know if this video represents the game, or it doesn't really. Let's see, featuring Madison Beer, DLE, and Jaira Burns. If I got the names wrong, remember I'm old. I get a hall pass for making mistakes because of my age. But I look forward to this. You can see how giddy I get. It's just exciting for me to do this. So let's do this. This is KDA POPSTARS music video from the League of Legends. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the title is, but let's just do this. All right, here we go.
Again, we wanna dose of this right now. It's KDA. I'm a goddess with a blaze. 소리처럼 나 이름 잊지 못하게. Loud, 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 loud. I could take you to the top. 절대 멈추지 못해. 내가 끝내주는 bag, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when I start to talk that, oh, you know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with the wild in my veins. You can hear it in my glow, 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 glow. So keep your eyes on me now. 무엇을 보든 좋아할 거야. 다 할 수 없는 대본. 나와 되길 원한 늘 확신해. We got it all in our hands now. So can you handle what we're all about? What's so tough? Let's get it, show you up. Can you feel the rush now? Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we gonna wear the crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. 언제든지 내 모습 매직 단 한 번에 내가 잡아 절대 기죽지 않지 펴펴 네가 뭘 알아 견딜 수 없어 원해도 원하는 게 얼굴에 보여 I'm trouble and you running it I'm so cold when I move that way you gon' be so blown I'm the realest in the game said I'm on fire with the blade you're about to hear my name ringing in your head like whoa.
Wow, this is absolutely insanely incredible. There's a lot to say, but I'll try to keep it as short as possible so we can get back into it and talk a little later. First of all, the setup in this whole thing is this really super cool sequence that's happening in the back in a low level. The sequence is kind of in a higher register, but it's an ominous kind of uncomfortable little sequence. So it's got a little minor pop to it, kind of a thing, and it sets for this kind of heaviness. So as we start moving through the arrangement, then I start listening to the programming of the traps or the bottom end and stuff. This is what I love about this particular style, or the unique dynamics and the engineering aspect of something like this. So we have the kick. We all know what the kick drum is. It's that bottom end. But they changed up the snare a couple times. Like in a bridge before the chorus, the snare changed up a little bit. Or was it the chorus? I can't remember. I'm a little a lot happening here. But what's really cool about this is that the snare through the verse section has its own unique ambiance to it. It gives it the width. So when I say fat, I'm not saying fat sounding, I'm saying fat that fills up their experience here in the headset, okay? I don't know who these vocalists are, but they are fantastic and the harmonies are insane. The harmonies give me chicken skin, we call it here in Hawaii. Beautiful, close clustered harmonies. And what I mean is that if this is one note here, you can kind of see on the keyboard. Sometimes harmonies are structured that the next harmony might be 5 up, 9, and on and on and on. But you can get the same fat results, but if you cluster them very closely, and it makes for a unique kind of soul swelling punch. And then the hook is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And then another thing is what I just heard, this kind of progressive rap kind of format that was happening here. The rhythmical performance of that is just there's so many little rhythm patterns that are happening here that are adding to this whole you see me kind of bouncing. I'm an old guy. This is as far as I can bounce because then I bounce out of my chair. But this is just absolutely fantastic. Sorry, I usually never curse. I didn't curse there. I kind of mouthed it. But let me go back a little bit and then we'll continue on and then I'll finish up with my thoughts on the way out.
My name ringing in your head like whoa. So keep your eyes on me now. 무엇을 보든 좋아할 거야. We're so tough. Let's get it, show you up. Can you feel the rush now? Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we're gonna wear the crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. We go hard, so we get it, we go hard. We're so in it, we pop stars. Only winning, winning now. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down.
Nice.
Oh, 난 멈추지 않아. Oh, oh, we go hard. Oh, we pop stars, stars. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. They could try, but we're gonna wear the crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. We go hard, so we get it, we go hard. We're so in it, we pop stars. Only winning, winning now. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down.
Jeez, what an absolutely sick experience for me. I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out on this journey. And my friend, you know who you are, who you suggested this. You know that little breakdown that we had where they kind of broke down the mix down to the voice and just one synth, I guess synth keyboard if you want to call it, had a little sizzle to it. That really colored in the whole journey for me as a composer, where they were pulling from the producers and the engineers and the arrangers that did this, were pulling from those chord changes and then adding all these really super sick nuances with other sounds. There was probably about 6 or 7 that I was able to detect, patches that were being used in alternative arrangements on there. And this is where my hat's off to the engineers, producers. Sometimes it's the same. A producer is the engineer of a project like this. You guys, whoever, if they ever see this video or if anybody ever messages them, sick engineering on this. Just absolutely mind-numbing. Now, the video, obviously I'm listening to the music and stuff, but the video is absolutely masterful too. It was an incredible journey. So I could see, I don't know if that was the character in the game. If that was that, please let me know. That would be kind of fun. But this is what I love about what's going on with this journey with the anime OST video game thing, is because I'm beginning to hear and find that the composers and the arrangements, the compositions, the engineering, producing, and the overall performance is at such an incredible level. And I wasn't privy to that because it's not really my world until you guys are bringing me through this point. So anyhow, that was it. What a great way to start off my weekend. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please leave the comments. Thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to support the channel, because if you see advertisements, not for me, buy me a cup of coffee. It also helps what I do with the kids in the hospitals as a ventriloquist and visits, and all that information will be down below. I thank you guys so much. Have a killer weekend. Take care of yourselves. See you guys next week. Aloha.